This is the world of company secretaries. On this channel, you can watch interviews with company secretaries across the world. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon.
Sir, one more question. You were talking about the secretarial standards. You told about secretarial standard 1, 2, 3, and 4, and why not many people are going through in-depth for secretarial standard 3 and 4 because of the section 118 subsection 10 talks only about SS1 and SS2. So with this context, same way, companies are bothered only about filing forms like your regular annual filings of AOC4 or XBRL, MGT7, and anything else related to filing with MCA. But very few companies, except probably where there are good company secretaries, apart from that, other companies are not doing even simple things like board meetings or maintaining the minutes and the secretarial records. So what do you think is the role of MCA, ICSI, and members to reverse this trend? Because filing forms is just the last stage. The substantive law is actually making sure that we follow the law, the Companies Act, the rules. This is not happening in true letter and spirit. So how do you think we can reverse this and make sure all companies comply with not just filing the forms, but making sure the secretarial practices are done properly?
Look, as far as the MCA role is concerned, obviously he is the regulator. Regulators have their own way of regulatory mechanism. Okay. In the act, the deterrents are already there. What is the deterrents? Fine, penalty, prosecution, imprisonment, depending upon the offense, what is being done.
Yes, sir.
So depending upon their bandwidth, obviously they will take the people to task. In that, I always told you that the small companies, nobody bothers for that, even if they are committing mistakes also and all. If you see the operation and mismanagement cases in the S12 CLB and now say NCLT are much more. But if you compare it with the previous years, the operation and mismanagement cases now are less.
Yes.
That's what recently I have been told by somebody. If you see the Ramaiah old editions, about 500 to 600 pages used to be an operation and mismanagement case on the S12, 397, 398 cases. Why it was? Because the lack of importance given to the compliances. So now when as company secretaries, when you approach your client, if you are in practice or if you are working in that small company as a company secretary, it is the responsibility of the professionals to do the advocacy. What is the advocacy? Don't tell the management to maintain the minutes are to be maintained, secretarial records are to be maintained. One thing we must appreciate, company secretary is not a line profession, it is a staff function, service function. You are not earning any money. Obviously, any businessman will always give importance to the people. Kamao putra ko hi importance milega. हम लोग क्या करते हैं भाई that we are only maintaining it, sustaining it. But is that so? It is our responsibility to go and tell him, if you are a good compliant company, what are the advantages of that? Tell when you go to the banking, suppose banker, you are going for a loan. Tell him boldly that I am the 100% compliant company, impeccable compliant company. The kind of respect what he will give you, he may even give you a concessional rate of interest also to you. Go and tell your supplier, go and tell your customers that you are a government compliant company. See the image where will be there. As an employee, you work for an organization which is 100% compliant despite the fact it is a small company, despite the fact they are giving you 1,000, 2,000 rupees less. Vis-a-vis non-compliances. If it becomes a non-compliant company, what are the disadvantages associated with that? First and foremost thing, tell him that, look, yours is a closely held company. Relatives are there. झगड़ा हमेशा relatives में होता है. अनजान लोगों में झगड़ा नहीं होता है. Unknown people you will never fight with. Suppose you are going on a road, are you going to fight with somebody? No. Are you going to be jealous of somebody? No. You are jealous of your relatives. You are jealous of your siblings. You are jealous of your closest friends. अगर आपका closest friend pass हो गया, आप fail हो गए, तो आपको इतना दुख होगा कुछ कहने की नहीं. But there are so many people pass. Somebody got a all India for first rank. Are you jealous of him? No, never. तो ठीक है यार, कोई बात नहीं. Suppose if your friend got 60% marks and you got 49% marks, your behavior towards him will be different. You will go and tell him, yeah, sala fluke mein aa gaya yaar. He's not that hard working fellow. I worked very hard here. You know, all these things. This is human nature, human tendency. So what I'm trying to say is, this is what exactly I have done right from the beginning of my career. When I told you that my office has been recognized as secretary's office, it is not that easy for me. Though I told you on the lighter side that Lalaji, I have addressed as CMD, I was to think 100 times before telling that fellow, where naukri jayega to jane do. Because I felt that point of time, that passion what I was there, I have to change the culture of the company. Sometimes you might get negative this thing also. They might have thrown me out. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
That gentleman might be so passionate about getting him called as Lalaji than of CMD. Then he would have said, bloody push this fellow out here. But that is a risk we have to take as a professional. See, otherwise, if you have to become an S-man, then with a BCom degree also you could have done that. What for you have to burn your midnight oil to get a professional degree? One more thing, let me tell you that I was always confident. I used to say always, I burnt my midnight oil to acquire these 2 professional degrees, which I am proud of. So I used to tell at the time of interview itself to the prospective managements, I don't expect that you have to treat me with kid gloves, but I have to be respected. You give me 1,000 rupees less, I don't mind, but I have to be respected. With that, I always got the respect wherever I worked so far. Except one episode, my S12 CMD, that point of time, he heard something wrong about me and questioned me, is it so? I said, if you have an iota of doubt on my integrity, I will not bat my eyelid to put in my papers. I said, tell me, should I do? And that point of time, Alok, my age is 45 years. I was not into the 25 years of age, 45 years of age. Suppose if he said, yes, do it. I might have been into financial difficulties. But what happens is sometimes we have to take that risk. Then only you will be respected. Risk will give you the rewards.
Yes, sir. So I think, like I told you, I want to repeat that. Really, I feel like talking to a library more than a person, because the rich experience is amazing, and I'm sure our viewers are going to get a lot of value in this.